und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge Vampyr. Wir befinden uns in den Straßen von Whitechapel. Wie man so hören kann, sind wir hier nicht allein. Da ist nichts. Ist die Kiste? Ja, die können wir öffnen. Ein Abzug. Kaliumpermanganat und Ergotamen. Aluminiumfragment.
It's locked, all right.
Da unten kommen wir nicht, wa? Nee. Das heißt, denselben Weg wieder zurück. Wenn es hier nichts gibt, dann gehen wir weiter. Oder auch nicht. Ich nehme mal ganz stark an, dass wir da nicht hin sollten. Aber zumindest noch nicht. Stonebridge Friedhof. Ui! Da sind wir tot. Ein Vampir und sterben. Du wurdest besiegt. Also kann man es natürlich in der deutschen Form auch beschreiben. So geht es natürlich auch. Ich nehme mal ganz stark an, da soll man noch nicht hin. Und die waren mit Level 14 doch recht hart.
It's locked, all right.
Jetzt können wir wenigstens mal mit dem hier reden.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana.
Wenn ich
Hornbroker.
das aussprechen würde, habe ich einen Knoten an der Zunge.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Wir können mit dem handeln.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Okay.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Do you
Ja,
work
ist sie
here
tot.
alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for
Zu voll.
sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Oh Mann.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidon.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Naja, wir können ja mal gucken, ob wir was ein
Please
bisschen
show
handeln
me
können.
what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Das würde ich nehmen wollen.
Never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost at the same time.
Okay. Dann gehen wir mal wieder zurück zu unserem... Oder? Wir gehen mal... Geht's? Ach ne, hier ganz hoch geht's nicht. Hätten wir schon alles, ne? Sperr noch nicht. Ich würde das noch analysieren. Wir können Leute heilen, also wenn wir das natürlich machen hier. Bastelstunde. Schaden ein bisschen erhöht. Okay.
The flower's dying.
Ja, du musst
It
sie
needs
gießen.
water.
Gießen. Wir haben kein Spiegelbild. Gut, speichern wir. Ach so. So, wir können ja ein bisschen hochgehen. Sofort zu heilen, okay. Könnten noch einen Blutspeer machen oder Schattennebel, aber ich lasse das mal lieber. Die folgende Nacht.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Nachtschicht.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Gut. Dann werden wir mal der Leichenhalle einen kleinen Besuch abstatten. Haben wir hier noch ein paar Kisten vielleicht?
I cannot enter. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Gib mir dein Blut. schlecht ist. Fotografie in einer Brieftasche. Das Foto von verliebten Pärchens auf der Rückseite Milton und Pepper für immer. Ah, kennen wir doch. Milton war mit Pepper zusammen, aha. Sonst ist hier nichts. Na, geht's rein. Die alte Leichenhalle. Und das klingt nicht sehr schön. Eisentartat, Chinin, Natriumhypochlorid, okay. Eine Glasfiole, mal 2. Eine Glasfiole. Ach nicht, jetzt geht hier wieder raus. Bin ich wieder falsch gelaufen? Bestimmt. Ach Mensch, ich verlaufe mich ohne eine Telefonzelle. Halt, stopp. Da Vito. Doch der falsche Ausgang. Genau, hier. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir hier alleine sind.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Chinin haben wir schon mal. Ein paar Schillinge noch.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Flasche mit Alkohol. Gut. Was ist das hier oben erstmal, denke ich mal?
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Gibt es hier oben noch was? Gut, dann geht's jetzt ab in die Keller. Gemacht.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. And what afterwards?
Hat Spaß gemacht. Nachtschicht, so eine nützliche medizinischen, ja, sind wir schon dabei. Wir sind ja schon dabei. Eisentatat. Ah, sehr gut. Okay, hier gibt's nichts. Mahlzeit.
It's locked.
It's locked. Abgenutztes Amputationsmesser. Okay. Gucken wir dann mal. Mahlzeit. Der sieht hier gar nichts aus. So, ist das Ding auch offen? Leichenhalle. John Doe. Der hat mich gleich.
Skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Ja, du sagst es, aber ich möchte nicht. Ich bin ein guter Vampir. Okay, halt so. Wenn es anders nicht geht, dann machen wir es so. Hier war eine Werkbank. Das Ding können wir nicht öffnen. Das auch nicht. Ah. Rätselhafte Formel, okay. Schauen wir mal. Gab es nichts, oder? Ist einfach nur alles Waffen. Okay.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Stehen Sie eine Behandlung gegen Erschöpfung vor? Okay. Wusste ich, dass der noch was hat. Jetzt schon wieder einer weg. Gott, ich habe nicht mehr viel Leben. Die Frage lautet ja, wie regenerieren wir Leben? Ich nehme an, wir gehen jetzt erstmal zurück. Werden noch ein kleines Heilmittel probieren. Schmiermittel. Bin ich hier richtig? Hier sind wir richtig. Ui. Überall das Blut, das ist natürlich Stellen Behandlung gegen Erschöpfung her, okay. Du hast ausreichend Bestandteil, um eine Behandlung gegen Erschöpfung herzustellen. Können wir das machen? Okay. Zu Dorothy Crane. Die ist unten. Gut. Wollen wir mal sehen.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Hier wollt ihr
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Discussed on every street corner.
Dorothy Crane.
The daily routine.
Dorothy Crane. Ach, die ist draußen. Oder? Nee, doch nicht. Immer das Rumgesuche hier. Da haben wir sie.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, Nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Krankheiten verringern die Blutqualität deines Bürgers. Verwende die richtigen Medikamente, um ihn zu heilen. Springen. Ja. Ein Verräter im Krankenhaus. Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Doc.
You seem worried about the safety of your
I
family.
cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Oh Mann.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Never could keep anything from her.
Prevail and survive this epidemic.
Ich möchte keine. Wir saugen noch nicht. Geht böse zu Hange. Okay.
I met him in New York. If only there were more of us, with less
Good evening,
recognition
sir.
and more determination.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Wow.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
Das wäre
retrieved
natürlich
your
ein bisschen
wallet
zu viel.
with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Goodbye, Milton.
Das wollten wir bloß noch machen.
It's safer here than anywhere else.
Dr. Swansea. Mit ihm reden wir in der nächsten Folge. Macht's gut.